So when I think about the why soul focus, right? Why this idea even came into existence. First of all, I think all of us are conduits of a higher level of understanding, and things happen in our lives that brings us into closer proximity to these enlightened moments where we get these epiphanies about why things aren't working or why things are working. For me, my epiphany, my wake up call after doing this work for like 28 years, 28 years, and really trying to get everything right. I've lived my life because I lost my childhood at 5 years old. I had to become an adult at five to take care of my two brothers, and I took on a lot of adult responsibilities. And I never really had a childhood because I thought I was the one that was supposed to take care of everything. So I never wanted to make any mistakes. I never wanted to do anything that my brothers would see and have a bad example of what a big brother is supposed to be. So that meant that I lived most of my life trying to get everything right. And you can't begin to imagine how much pressure that puts on you. Living your life trying to get everything right. So fast forward, I'm living like that. I'm doing life coaching. I'm doing anti-racism work. And I'm afraid to make mistakes. And I'm afraid to get things wrong. I'm trying to be this perfect guy. I'm a perfect guy for every woman I meet. I'm the perfect guy for every situation I find myself in. Because in the back of my mind, I can't afford to make a mistake. Still socialized into that. And along come this situation in my life where I lose every dime to my name. And I would be forced to have to deal with the reality of one of my greatest fears. What would everybody think about me if I failed? How would everybody see me if they knew that I've come to this point in my life at that time where I had not a dime to my name, I had to file bankruptcy, could not pay child support, could not take care of my kids the way I wanted to financially. And I remember the moment when I drove into a McDonald's drive-through to buy something off the value menu, because I forgot I didn't have any money. And when I drove into that parking lot and I ordered the $1 burger and the $1 fries from the value menu, and the lady said it was $2.02, and I said, and it was then it like broke through. It dawned on me that I didn't have any money I couldn't afford a $2 hamburger. What was astonishing for me, what was my wake up call, was the fact that instead of me being concerned about the fact that I didn't have any money and the fact that I needed to do something to be able to take care of my children, that was not the thing that took precedence in my mind. What took precedence in my mind was the fact that I was so concerned about what people would think about me if they knew I had failed. Because I thought I had failed because I lost every dime in my name. And I didn't want nobody to know. And it was like everybody was in that car with me. Everybody in my life was in that car with me. My brothers, my aunts, my uncles, whoever. So many people I had carried on my back for so many years were trying to get things right and trying to give a good example about how you should live. And here I go, I failed. And I had to accept that. I had to accept the ugly way that my ego was presenting this reality to me in order for me to get to the other side of realizing it wasn't an ugly reality at all. It was my breakthrough. Because in that moment, I realized that I was so far away from my natural expression because I was so concerned about what people think about me that I had been performing my entire life rather than being completely naked in my expression. So soul focus, the idea came to me as a redemption, being born again, so to speak, where I was able to not attach, but really hug and embrace who I really am. The natural expression that I always wanted to get out, but couldn't get out because I was too afraid of getting anything wrong. So I share this with you because that's my why. I want my daughters to continue to be in their natural self. And I wouldn't want anybody to live in prison like I lived in prison for over 30 years of my life. I lived in prison in front of people. I was a prisoner to this construct, a prisoner to who I was supposed to be or should be, and it was not who I was. Now I've embraced who I am. I enjoy life. I'm happy, healthy. My mind is right. And I offer Soul Focus to all of you who are looking to escape from the prison you created for yourself.